Hello, future sharks, and welcome to our application webinar today for our doctoral programs. My name is Angelica Zadek, and I represent the Graduate Admissions Department at Nova Southeastern University's College of Computing and Engineering, or the CCE for short. As a heads up, everyone will be muted during this presentation for the best sound quality. The goal of this presentation is to guide you through our application requirements, process, and provide suggestions to help you prepare a competitive application for our graduate programs at the CCE. So, let's dive right in. We have 3 doctoral programs at the CCE: Computer Science, Cybersecurity Management, and Information Systems. The PhD in Computer Science has 2 pathways. You can apply for the MS to PhD path with minimum of 51 credits, or you can apply to the BS to PhD path with minimum of 66 credits. The program format is delivered in a blend of on-campus and online courses and activities. On-campus sessions are held at the Fort Lauderdale Davie campus, and students can also choose online course options. You can take a maximum of 4 courses per 8-week session. In both pathways, each student will be required to complete at least 3 doctoral research courses. For the PhD in Cybersecurity Management and Information Systems, there is a minimum of 67 credits. The program format involves on-campus, mandatory face-to-face meetings held on the Fort Lauderdale Davie campus once per term from Wednesday to Friday. Students are required to attend all their scheduled class sessions. In between these sessions, students work on course assignments and research and participate in online activities involving interaction with faculty and other students. Students can take a maximum of 2 courses per semester, which is full-time. After core courses, students complete at least 2 research courses. On average, it takes between 4 to 7 years to complete the doctoral programs, again, depending on the pace of coursework and time spent during the research and dissertation portion of the program. For all 3 programs, students must complete at least 24 credits of dissertation after the research courses. Most students do go on and register for continuing dissertation anywhere between a year and a year and a half, again depending on the student, their research interests, and etc. So, overall, the total credits can extend beyond the minimum. The maximum amount of years to complete the program is 10 years. Please note that our doctoral programs are not suited for international students who will need an I-20 to study in the US, as the primary delivery of these programs will be online. Let's take a look at the admission requirements. For the Cybersecurity Management and Information System programs, you'll need a master's degree with a 3.25 overall GPA. For computer science, the master's or bachelor's degree with a 3.2 overall GPA. You will also need for all 3 programs an online application with $50 application fee, all of your official transcripts, a resume or CV, 3 letters of recommendation, an essay, and program-specific admission requirements. For your transcripts, please allow sufficient time to submit official transcripts. Most of the time, it's fine, but just in case there are any delays in the transcript request system or if there are processing issues from your previous institution. So we do accept copies of transcripts for review purposes. However, note that if you are admitted, it would be on a provisional status, meaning you are able to register only for the first term, and you would not be able to receive an I-20 or financial aid. Once you do submit those official transcripts, then you'll be able to be fully admitted and can receive an I-20, financial aid, and other benefits that require full admissions. Especially if you are relying on a full admissions right away, we recommend submitting all of your official documents ASAP. And don't wait until after the decision has been made. If you have recently graduated and your degree has not yet been conferred, make sure to request your transcript after your degree has been conferred. Otherwise, the transcript will not show your degree awarded, which we will not be able to use. Except for the BS to PhD in computer science pathway, You are also able to apply for our graduate programs while you are enrolled in your last semester. In addition to the other regular admission requirements, you must submit the official transcript from your current institution showing your degree in progress and a degree verification letter confirming your expected graduation date. The letter can be from the registrar's office or from your academic advisor. Then, once you obtain the letter, you can upload it into your account. If admitted, you would then be required to submit your final official transcript showing your degree conferred. Again, only request your transcript after your degree has been conferred. For your resume or CV, the content of your CV or resume should provide a descriptive account of your academic background and professional experience. Highlight the areas of experience that pertain to the program you are applying to, whether it was in the past, something you're doing now, or something you're doing in the near future. Include them all. The only difference between the two is that the CV includes a more detailed account of your professional career, articles published, awards, and recognitions. Now for the letters of recommendation. They are evaluations from your professors or from people in a position to comment on your career promise and potential to be successful in the program. These recommendations hold the most value. You would also request for recommendations electronically through your account after you submit your application. Make sure to request letters of recommendation as soon as possible. If applying after earning your master's degree from the CCE, you should request letters of recommendation from CCE professors. For the essay, the content of your essay as well as the quality of your writing will be evaluated by the admissions committee. You should make sure to cover all the points requested in our essay, including discuss your reasons for pursuing this degree, discuss your academic strengths and weaknesses as they pertain to your intended program, discuss your areas of research interest. You should justify your research interest in particular with respect to your education, expertise, and aspirations. Describe how you plan to balance the time commitment required for the program, which is about 10 hours per week per course and 15 to 20 hours for dissertation, with your personal and professional responsibilities. There isn't a specific format for the essay, but we recommend you keep it under 2 pages. There is also no interview during the committee review process, which essentially makes this essay your voice. Keep in mind, grammar is just as important as content. Overall, you may add additional documents to strengthen your application, such as standardized test scores, letters of recommendation, certificates, and you may email these additional documents directly to us, and we can add them for you. And the best part, the GRE is not a requirement. So aside from the general requirements for our graduate programs, program-specific requirements highlight the kind of requirements that are specific to the degree program of your interest. It is background knowledge that the admission committee looks for in a potential candidate. I highly recommend looking into the program-specific requirements on our website before applying. Also, I recommend watching our academic program guidance webinar available on our YouTube channel, where we dive a little deeper into this. Ultimately, the admissions committee reviews a file as a whole and makes a decision based on the evidence of potential for success in the doctoral program, doctoral level research, and in the completion of the doctoral dissertation. Now, let's take a look at the term dates and deadlines. The PhD in computer science program has a winter, summer, and fall term with 8-week-long core courses and elective courses. For the PhD in cybersecurity management and information systems programs, the start terms are available at the beginning of the winter term for 17 weeks and the fall term for 16 weeks. The preferred deadlines. To ensure a decision is made in time for your desired semester, applications and all required documents must be ready for review at least 2 months prior to the start of the term. We highly recommend you submit the application and all required documents by the preferred deadline. And your application is good for up to 1 year. So late applications that cannot be processed in time for your desired semester would be considered for the next available semester. Please keep in mind, admission decisions are made on a rolling basis. So we accept applications all year long. Now I'm going to show you what the admissions process looks like. The first step is to apply online, which takes about 24 to 48 hours. The next step is to submit all required documents by the preferred deadline. Once everything is submitted, the committee will review your application. This could take up to a month. Once your application has been reviewed, you will receive a decision letter. And if you become an official NSU Shark, you can talk to our amazing advising staff who will help you get registered for your courses. Here, I want to emphasize again that if you are provisionally admitted, we recommend to submit your official documents as soon as possible. Now that you know about the process, let's get you started. I will discuss how easy it is to get started with the application process. The first step is to create your account. Make sure to create your account in the new graduate account portal. Please keep in mind, the email you sign up with will be your permanent username for the application account. This means that you are able to change the email to which you receive communications from us, but when you sign back in, you would use the email that you originally created the account with as your username. If you forget your password, don't worry. Click Forgot Your Password on the screen and follow the instructions, or call the 800 number at the bottom of the screen. I will show you how to get to this application portal from our website at the end of this presentation, so hold tight. The second step is to start your application. You can save the application and come back to it. Make changes such as the term and major. The third step is the most exciting. It is submitting your application. Once submitted, if you need to make changes to the term or major, let us know, and we'll make the updates for you. The fourth step is submitting documents or supplemental items. This is where you can view your application status, request for recommendations, see the list of required documents, and upload certain documents such as your resume and essay. Now I'm going to show you our website. This is the CCE homepage. We've recently updated the homepage so it's really easy to navigate. On top, you can access the homepage by typing computing.nova.edu. And you can get from and to the homepage from anywhere on the CCE website by clicking this button. Also on the homepage, we have all of the information right up front. So you can see at a glance all of our doctoral programs. And my favorite part, the alumni success stories. I think it's an amazing source of inspiration. On the top right hand of the screen, you can click on Apply Now. From that button, you can access the portal to the graduate and professional application. Just have to press that button. But before we do that, why don't we go back and take a look at this burger menu on the home screen. Once you press this, you can access all the information you need about the CCE, including admissions information. Here you can see graduate tuition and fees, scholarships, financial aid, and graduate admissions. Let's take a look at the graduate admissions. From our admissions page, you can see everything that we talked about here today, including information for international students, frequently asked questions, today's hottest jobs, and you can make an appointment here. You can make an appointment with one of our admissions counselors by clicking on one of these buttons. The buttons will take you to a calendar where you can select the best day and time for you. Let me show you the PhD requirements page. This includes everything that you need for your application, including term dates and deadlines, admission requirements. This is also where you can view the essay and instructions, program-specific admission requirements, and information for international students. You can also take a look at some of our admission events. Our admission events are very informative and have great information about what to expect. And if you miss any of our webinars or information sessions, don't worry about it. All you have to do is click here and check out our YouTube channel. On our YouTube channel, we have all of the webinars that we previously hosted, so you can access this information anytime or show anyone who has any questions. This is a great place to get the updated information you need about the CCE. So make sure to subscribe by hitting this button and hit the notifications button too, so you're always up to date. That concludes our webinar. And before we begin the Q&A segment, I want to thank you all so much again for joining our PhD application webinar today. This presentation is going to be available on the CCE's YouTube channel for future reference. We understand you might have questions that are specific to you, so if you prefer a one-on-one discussion, we encourage you to book an appointment with us, and we would be more than happy to assist. You can do that by checking out the page we looked at before on the website or going through this link here. Make sure to contact us through our phone. You can contact us through 954-262-2031 or by emailing us at computing@nova.edu. Don't worry, we don't bite. You can also stay connected with us and keep up discussion through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Now, I'd like to introduce my wonderful colleague who will assist you with your questions. You can type your questions in the Q&A box or raise your virtual hands to ask questions out loud.